Shalom, Akim, all praises and glory goes to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles, a great millstone salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth and sincerity in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Today we're going to talk about this fucking nuclear fire that's coming to Babylon the Great. This place is finished. What the fuck is you holding on to, man? There's nothing to hold on to, man. Them dreams, you had a dream that you was going to get the big house and the White House and the picket fence. You had a dream you probably was going to be a musician or actor. You had a dream you was going to be famous. You had a dream you was going to find the most prettiest woman in the world and marry her and live that happy life, man. Everlasting life, man. That's bullshit, man. And it ain't going to fucking happen in Babylon the Great. Babylon the Great's about to be nuked. Babylon the Great's about to be destroyed through the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and it's fucking long overdue, man. Because when you look at it, man, this place been what? This place has been filthy. This place has been wicked. You got nothing but sodomites and all type of fucking weirdos in this place, man. You got a number of weirdos in this place, and they don't give a damn about Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They ain't thinking about the Lord. They're not thinking about salvation. They're not thinking about the end of the wicked. Aren't you tired of being underneath the rulership of the wicked? Esau, which is the wicked, he was set up to do what? To persecute you Negroes, you Hispanics, and Native American, man. And guess what? That's all you've been doing. Being persecuted, being fucking servitude, being a slave. Being a servitude, a slave to these other nations, man. So we're waiting for the day where the Lord's going to come through and fire on these fucking heathens. Fire on you Edomites, man. Fire on you other nations, man. This is the book of Psalms 98, and I'm going to start at 1. The Lord reigneth. Let the earth rejoice. Let the multitude of the isles be glad thereof. Clouds and darkness are round about him. Righteousness and judgment are the habitations of his throne. A fire goeth before him and burneth up his enemies round about. And that's what's about to happen. A fire is about to go down, and our fucking enemies going to be burnt the fuck up, man. Esau, you're going to be burnt the fuck up, man. You other nations, the wicked, 2/3 are going to be burnt the fuck up. Even 2/3 of our people are our own enemies, man. 2/3 of our own people are our own enemy, man. I'm going to go to this book right quick, man. Because our main job is to come out here and push this word, put up these videos, and alert our people. Alert our people. We're giving our people warning, whether they hear or forbear. This is the book of Isaiah 58:1. It says, Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. That's why we got to warn our people first. So when they forbear this truth, the Lord could judge their ass. The Lord could put fire on their ass, man. The Lord could fuck them up. Because we got to realize when the Lord returned, before the Lord return, it's already going to be bad times. There's something called the time of Jacob's trouble. I'm going to read this. This is the book of Jeremiah 30. We started at 4. And these are the words that Yahweh spake concerning Israel, the nation of Israel, you Negroes, you Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? And the scattered seed that's been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. It says, And these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail. You got to realize, man, the Lord's about to turn men into women. Fucking tough motherfuckers, man. You about to become bitch made in them days, man. You ain't gonna have no fucking food, man. Your fucking woman gonna leave you. You gonna fold, man. Your kids gonna turn on you, man. Your family members gonna turn on you. You gonna fold like a fucking bitch, man. That's why it says, Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail like a fucking bitch, man. Because right now in 2018, these bitches, these women ain't nothing but bitches. Fuck all these bitches, man. Ain't no fucking respect for no woman, man. Unless she's following you, how about shimmy outside, bitch? Fuck you, man. Let the missiles air your ass the fuck out, or you get with a man of the Lord and get the fucking order, man. We ain't here looking for no fucking fans, man. I keep saying this shit, man. The men of the Lord ain't looking for no fans, man. I'm only looking for one fan. How about shimmy outside? That's it, man. Fuck the rest. These other fuckers don't matter, man. This is the book of Lamentations 3. I'm going to start at 40. Let us search and try our ways and turn again to Yahweh. That's what we need to do, man. Let us try and search our ways and turn to the Lord, man. We know we fucked up, man. We know we're polluted. We know we're filthy. But we got to turn to the Lord before that decree, man. Before that judgment. Before this place get turned into a fucking dried wasteland, man. That's the future of America. America going to be a fucking desert. A dried wasteland, man. Where no man's going to dwell. Where no man's going to set up any businesses. It's over for Babylon the Great, man. I'm going to read. It says, let us search and try our ways and turn again to Yahweh. Let us lift up our heart with our hands unto the Most High in the heavens. We have transgressed and we have rebelled. Thou hast pardoned. Who's being pardoned? The 1/3. 2/3, you about to get fucked up. You about to get burned in this World War III and this thermonuclear destruction. That's coming, man. Ain't no 2/3 gonna make it. 2/3 gonna get judged and 2/3 gonna get death, and he gonna come back through the loins of the righteous men in the kingdom of heaven, man. That's it. So it says, we have transgressed and have rebelled. Thou hast not pardoned. Salaki, thou hast not pardoned. Break that right. Thou hast not pardoned. The Lord put us through this captivity. Everybody had to serve this captivity, man. The nation of Israel, man. Thou hast covered with anger and persecuted us. Thou hast slain. Thou hast pitied. Thou hast not pitied him. The Lord slayed us. Got Esau clapping motherfuckers live on camera and shit. Police got Esau clapping Negroes on camera and fucking getting a raise and getting, man, one nigga he got killed and they only gave him $4. Thou hast covered thyself with a cloud that our prayers should not pass through. And that's what the Lord did. He covered himself with a cloud where our prayers cannot pass through. So now we're in the times you can't pray to the Lord. You can't call on the Lord unless you was already predestined to be saved. That's why it's a predestined thing. The Lord said, what? Thou hast covered thyself with a cloud that our prayers should not pass through. Thou hast made us an offscoring and refuse in the midst of the people. All our enemies open their mouths against us. Fear and a snare is come upon us. Desolation and destruction. Mine eye runneth down with rivers of water for destruction of the daughters of my people. Man, we are fucked up in the game. And me, I'm not crying. I'm not crying. It says, seek out thy own salvation with fear and trembling. Fuck that, man. Worry about yourself. You got these Russian troops about to come through here. You got these Chinese military troops about to come through here. You got all these heathens about to come through here. You need to fucking worry about yourself in the times we in, man. This is what? It's time. We come into time of Jacob's trouble. We come into time of judgment. Worry about your own fucking self. Seek out your own salvation, man. Seek out your own salvation, man. Because, man, guess what? Ain't nobody thinking about your ass, bro. If you're on this truth, man, the only people thinking about you is the other men around you pushing this word who pray for you, man. But these people of the world, they don't give a fuck about us, man. Fuck them, man. Let these Russian troops come in and air their ass out. Let them Russian troops come through and drop the missiles on their ass, man. Let the Chinese drop the missiles on their ass. Let the fucking Persians, which is the Iranians, drop the missiles on their ass. Fuck them all, man. Let this, my man Putin do his thing, man. The Lord's setting up these fucking other nations to come through against Babylon the Great. And they gonna do their thing. They gonna fire missiles on Babylon the Great. And Babylon the Great gonna be aired the fuck out, man. That is the future of America, man. I'm gonna read this again, man. Matter of fact, hold on. It's the book of Ezekiel 39:6. It says, and I will send a fire on... Bear with me 1 second. Let me go back. Ezekiel 38:1. And the word of the Lord that came against me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog. You gotta realize the Russians is who America's gonna go to war against. America's going to go to war against the Russians. America's going to go to war against the Chinese. America's going to go to war against the Persians, which is the Iranians, and the rest of them other nations, man. Because all these other nations been bitten by this white devil, this snake, Esau. The white man, Babylon the Great, America. So they've been bitten by Esau, man, and this Edomite system. And man, you motherfuckers in Russia, you got to realize you Edomites too, man. You destroy America. The Lord going to save your ass. You about to get fucked up too, man. We gonna fuck you, crack it. The Lord gonna destroy you, you devils here in Babylon the Great, and over in Russia, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna have us come through there, and we gonna gather you motherfucking Russians up. We gonna put your ass in hardcore bondage. You like to do all that shit in the cold? You gonna be fucking doing all kind of works in the cold. You like to train in the cold, fight in the cold, man, motherfucker. You gonna be picking cotton in the cold, motherfucker. You gonna be picking all type of shit in the cold. You gonna be building houses in the cold. Ain't no love for no fucking Edomite Russians, man. We look at all you Edomites the same, man. Fuck Esau. The missiles, man, you gonna fire on America, and guess what? After America's destroyed, man, judgment about to fall on your ass. That's why I'm gonna go to this right here. This is Ezekiel 39:6. And I will send a fire on Magog And among them that dwell carelessly in the isles, man, you fucking Russians, you gonna burn too. You piece of shit, low life ass Russians, man. You Edomites, man. Y'all gonna burn too, man. You gonna fire on America, America gonna fire on you, and then Yahweh Shai gonna intervene. You know how the Lord Yahweh Shai do his thing. When he intervene, it's really over. He gonna bring that judgment, and all you fucking Edomites are gonna be done, man. Ain't gonna be nothing to be able to save you fucking devils, man, for your wickedness on this earth, man. And let Yahweh Shai destroy these heathens, man. Shalom.